Welcome to the third episode of the Copilots. Welcome to the show. Welcome. We made it to the third episode.
Yeah, I'm proud of us.
Man? How you doing?
Really good. Had a busy week, but I'm really just I'm here to get relaxed and to have a good conversation for you, with the fans, with everyone.
Same here. Yeah. I mean, we recently put the first episode out actually.
Yeah.
At the time we recorded this. Actually, been a week.
Yeah.
But it's been nice to hear some of your feedback, and you know, we had some people tell us that they enjoyed the show, and we had some feedback on it, which is also appreciated.
Yeah, very constructive, very positive.
Yeah,
we'll definitely keep on improving in the coming weeks and episodes.
Definitely, that is the main idea, indeed. But I mean, how's life been? I mean, it's been a couple weeks.
Yeah. Like I went to Finland recently after the end of our exams. It was a Dutch national holiday on the 27th of April. Koningsdag. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Went to Amsterdam with some of my friends. Yeah, just good times. But this week it's just been going back to work, back to the study, and been hella busy.
Fair enough.
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, it's been also really busy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take off these glasses now. But it's been quite a lot of stuff to do with the thesis project and which is the DSE, and then also been quite busy with because that alone takes most of the time, I would say, but also with other things like sports and it's really crazy how much a 9 to 5, like how much work a 9 to 5 is. Like it's actually starting to I'm starting to understand the struggle, I guess.
And it's not only the 9 to 5, but you also have the commute, and even sometimes during your free time you find yourself thinking about it. Yeah. So it's like pretty much a full-time job.
Yeah, it is. I mean, at least you are doing a job.
Yeah.
And for me, it's basically like a sort of like meant to be a mock of a real job.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the whole environment is like 9 to 6.
Yeah.
And then you have lunch break, and then you're just there working just with your group, and it's like an engineering team basically.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're meant to design a solution for something.
Yeah. What was it that you guys were designing again?
Yeah, it's an interesting thing because we've been now doing it for 2 weeks.
Yeah. So
we recorded the episode. The first episode came out just before the whole phase started of my project.
Yeah.
So that was just after our exams, and now it's been 2 weeks. 9 to 5. We had a couple holidays because of we obviously had King's Day in the Netherlands, and then we have today
Liberation Day.
Yeah, exactly. So today is the holiday, but we had some deadlines, and our main topic is General Electric aircraft. Or actually a commuter electric aircraft.
Yeah, exactly.
And a commuter is essentially, by definition, sort of like, it's not really a business jet.
Yeah.
But it's not so many people, around 10 to 20 people.
10 to 20.
Passengers, and it's meant for business people.
Yeah.
So it's a commuter for people who have some money, not so much money to get a private jet, for example, or business jet.
So one day you're going to be competing with Gulfstream and all the big names in the industry.
I mean, ideally, I guess, because that is the regional commuter business that the aircraft wants to go into. And we obviously face some challenges because of electric, which we'll get into, but it's definitely a cool topic, and we've been
it sounds like it, and very sort of future-proof as well.
Yeah. And we have to focus on the electricity part, of course, which is zero emissions, and it's cool. It's also like the main challenge we see is the batteries already. Yeah. And currently we have
heavy, huh?
Yeah, really heavy. We haven't started exactly the design phase yet, but it's been right now. We're just getting into the flow of the planning and then the overall like preliminary estimations, so to speak, to kind of give a budget. Because the idea is we want to create a budget for investors. And we want to make it seem lucrative for them to invest in. So we tell them this is how much we expect it will be costing, and it's something we're selling basically. It's a really cool thing for sure.
Like planning with limited information is always difficult. Like that's actually something that I've also been struggling with at work, because it's like in former engineering projects that we've done during the aerospace curriculum, you pretty much sort of have complete information, and you can always ask someone that knows for sure what they're doing and what we're supposed to be doing.
Exactly.
Whereas here it's actually like you're really put into the deep end just all on your own, and you're just gonna have to figure stuff out on your own.
There's no right answers.
Yeah,
that's sort of the annoying thing.
Yeah,
because as an engineer, I guess we tend to think there's always like a right answer.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
there's like a right approach.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, that's that's not true.
Yeah,
in the real world, because they're like it's a right approach, of course, like a right way.
Yeah.
Just because it has been tested and someone else has done it, so you follow that.
Yeah.
But if there is no one to tell you this is how I expect the answer, you're just kind of like guessing. Like, am I even doing the right thing?
Yeah. There are no such things as stupid ideas, but there are stupider ideas and less stupid ideas.
Yeah. Yeah. And at the end of the day, I guess if it works, it works.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
If it talks like a duck. Looks like a duck. It's probably a duck. But we're like right now we're done with the plan, because the first whole week, by the way, is a 10-week thing. And the first week is just planning, which sounds crazy if you think about it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like planning, we're just planning the future, like the next 9 weeks. And this is with like Gantt charts and like workflow diagrams, just to show the phases of the project. And you would think this is so like it's so much, right, for only a 10-week project, but
exactly.
Now already the second week I see the importance, because we don't have to think anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
We've already planned it out.
Yeah.
We just have to follow it now.
Yeah. And are you guys managing to stick to the plan?
Most of it, yeah.
Okay. That's good.
And of course you have some changes, because it's something we didn't expect that we have to do now. We were doing it too early. Yeah. And then our tutor said basically on WhatsApp that he would, we don't want it now, we want it later. So it's okay. So we were doing some things too early. Yeah. But it's okay, because in really only 2 weeks we've done a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
it's been in the last 4 days actually. It's 50 pages of a report. Yeah. Which is, it sounded like a lot at first, but somehow we managed to actually do it. And we're all kind of like, how did we even?
12.5 pages per day, so it is quite something.
Yeah, and it has to be like good, like valuable information. It's not like just mumble. Yeah. But it's cool.
No, like you really can't emphasize the importance of planning enough, because like in the company that I'm working in, like we have basically the planning which is based on this sort of base plan, but it is continuously changing dynamically, because like there are always bugs that come up and they take more time than allocated to fix them.
Right.
Yeah, and it can get annoying, and especially when you have the client breathing down your neck and like just wanting results ASAP.
Like literally.
Yeah.
To behind every single employee.
Exactly.
Must be nice.
No, it is. But it is like really sort of highlighting the fact that planning is crucial. And like, when you're a kid and you get involved in whatever type of a project, like you want to do it, but you don't want to like think about like the planning and the logistics and what if things go wrong. You just learn as you go. But in the real world, like you really can't do that.
That's true. Do you guys follow sprint planning then? Or
sprint planning? I'm actually not sure if I'm familiar with the concept.
It's like basically what some companies, especially like IT domain, they follow. You have sprints of like a week. Yeah. So you have on Excel like all the tasks. Yeah. And then it's like week 1 or like phase 1.
Right.
And then everyone is allocated. Every task is people allocated, and the time expected versus actual, for example.
Yeah. I mean, right now our current planning format isn't maybe exactly that, but it is sort of very similar to that description.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's just the name of the thing, but it's a general idea, of course.
Yeah, that's cool.
We were actually doing it at first. Yeah. But we actually turned because we have this Gantt chart. Yeah. Which I think is apparently really common in a lot of companies, like not just engineering, just generally. And we were taught this in our first year, and we're like, what the hell? Why do we need a Gantt chart, man? Yeah. But it's it is quite useful now. I see it in a sense, because you don't have to think. Like that's the main thing.
Exactly. And like the thing is, during the first year project, we didn't actually need it, but we were taught how to use it in a scenario where you actually need it, like right now. Yeah. And it's actually a really valuable skill, and good true. Timing.
That's true.
Props to TU Delft.
Yeah, actually, fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. But we just started, instead of, because we have to continuously update this Gantt chart, so we just started to update the Gantt chart itself instead of making a different sprint planning thing. Right. But essentially, it's all planning, and it's really useful if you have a really large project.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's cool. It's cool. But
yeah, tell me about the real topic of today.
The real topic of today.
Yeah, what are we going to be talking about?
It's interesting. It will be a couple of topics,
okay.
but they're main topics.
Yeah.
And we'll see how much we get into. But the main topic I want to ask you, Topias,
yes,
is what are your summer plans?
My summer plans? Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally wasn't expecting that. Yeah, no, like I'm doing a bunch this summer. Like I think I'm gonna have roughly.
Who's bunch?
A bunch.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have like roughly 7 weeks off, and I think I'm gonna be traveling for 85% of that. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing quite a bit. So like, university ends I think on the last day of June.
Yeah.
And then after a couple of days of just chilling here in Holland, I think I'm gonna be heading out to the Italian Alps actually. Like I'm gonna be getting an Interrail card and hopefully see some friends in Germany on the way to Italy. I have a friend that lives in Frankfurt. Might have somebody interested in hosting me in Luxembourg, I don't know yet. And
Luxembourg is really nice.
Yeah, no,
really
you went last summer, didn't you?
Yeah, it was really nice. It's really clean actually.
Yeah.
Like it was like Netherlands but better. Like Netherlands is quite clean.
Singapore of Europe.
Yeah, like apart from Amsterdam of course.
Yeah.
Netherlands is really like well kept. It's like that, but even better.
That is true.
Which I haven't seen anywhere else apart from Switzerland, for example, as well.
Yeah.
It's one of those like nice.
No, that's sick. Speaking of, I'm also going to be going via Switzerland, so maybe see Zurich on the way, Lausanne, who knows? Nice. Beautiful country.
Ever been to Zurich?
No, never been. Have you?
Yeah, it was actually my first European destination that I landed on.
Oh, nice.
Because the first flight I took to go to the Netherlands, we went from, let's see, it was Mumbai to Zurich, and from Zurich to Amsterdam, Schiphol.
Right.
So it was that route, and we nearly missed the connecting flight in Zurich.
Yeah, then you would have just stayed in Switzerland for the rest of your life, and we would have never met.
That's true.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Anyways, after that, I'm gonna be going climbing in the Italian Alps. It's actually like my first alpinism course. So for a couple of days, I'm gonna be climbing with a small team of like 5 people and a guide that's like, well, hopefully a professional.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be summiting something called Punta Gnifetti, which is, I think, maybe like the 5th tallest mountain in the Alps. It's roughly 4,500 meters.
Right next to Everest, right?
Right next to Everest, exactly.
Okay,
exactly. Yeah. And I'm really hyped about it because it's beating my previous altitude record by like 1 kilometer, which is quite a bit. Yeah, just hoping that I won't catch like altitude sickness or anything.
Well, how many kilometers high is it?
It's 4.5 kilometers.
4.5.
Yeah,
that is quite high.
Yeah, no, it is. It's nearly Mont Blanc.
Yeah, that's true. That's the big mountain ranges there.
Yeah.
That's some actual altitude. Do you need some oxygen related?
I will definitely need some oxygen, but I don't think we're gonna use oxygen tanks in the Alps. Like that's mainly for the Himalayas, I think. So I think usually below 6,000 meters, mountaineers don't really like do it. Like you just try to acclimatize, do your best, and hope for the best.
Fair. Any training additional to?
Yeah, like I'm doing a bit of extra cardio this spring just to like get in shape and to make sure that like I'm not paying for nothing. Like I actually want to get to the summit as well. But like I don't have a like exact agenda, and apparently it's really friendly for beginners as well. Like I don't have much like on the ridges mountaineering experience, so I see. It's gonna be a first in that respect.
Yeah, it would be so good like if the Netherlands, for example, had mountains. Yeah, because you could do altitude training.
Exactly.
So in terms of running, because then you acclimatize and you get better at the oxygen extraction.
If we can present one wish to the Dutch government, it is please, for the love of God, just get some mountains. Like
we have one. We have a Texel.
Yeah,
Texel. It's like 150 meters or something.
Yeah, I thought like
it's a hill.
NL has something which is like 300 meters, like somewhere in the southeast maybe.
Could be. Yeah.
And then Curacao as well.
Oh, if you count that.
Yeah. Indeed.
Yeah.
Anyways, after that, I'm gonna be taking trains through the cities of northern Italy, Vienna, Prague, Dresden, Berlin, back to NL. And then I'm most likely going to be hosting a Finnish friend for a couple of days, after which we are going on a road trip in Croatia and Montenegro with some of my sports association friends, actually.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it's...
and then what are you doing after that?
After that, I am going to take a nighttime flight from... night. I'm going to be taking a flight from Dubrovnik to Helsinki, my home city, #represent. And then I'm going to be hosting Vishwa and a very good mutual friend of ours.
Yeah,
who might appear on the pod at some point as well.
He might appear on that episode we filmed in Helsinki.
I think so as well.
Somewhere in Finland.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think Finland plans also, they include Lapland. We are renting a cottage there. We're going to be doing a bit of a road trip, some hiking, just enjoying the nature.
Rent a nice car.
Big time.
Nice polo.
Exactly, I was about to say. Yeah.
And
then anyways, I think, after returning back from Finland, then it's off to work for me again. So it's a really busy summer, as you can hear. Like
that's just sounds crazy.
Yeah, one trip to another. But how about you? Like, what are your summer plans like?
Well, there when we meet in Finland, so me and our friend will be both coming to Helsinki from Amsterdam.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna meet you there.
Yeah.
And we have I think a week roughly of the trip. Yeah. Most of which is a road trip.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
It was kind of funny, like there was one time we were planning and we had supposedly planned the whole thing. Like, it's great. And then we realized, wait a minute.
Like, we don't have enough time for all of these sites.
That's one thing, but the other thing is like, after the second day when we sleep, or like maybe the third, after that we don't have a hotel for the next couple or 3 days. Right?
Yeah, no, definitely. Like I think after the cottage, like the next time we have booked accommodation
back in Helsinki.
It's back in Helsinki, yeah.
And we're doing this trip all around Finland basically.
Yeah. I mean, finish Lapland at least. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hopefully even Norway for a bit.
Yeah. And we don't have, supposedly we have a tent.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, no, for sure. But hey, we're saving a lot of money.
That's true. But I mean, for me, it's like, so this DEC ends and also the 30th of June, like end of June, basically.
Yeah. You have the final presentation, right?
We have the final presentation.
Yeah, that's
so we're gonna present, I think, 29th or 30th.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Yeah. Done with the bachelor.
That's it. Then I'm done.
Yeah.
Then I'm done. And the interesting thing is, of course, like, on the the episode before that, we discussed looking forward, what we want to do in the future.
Yeah, like long term.
And like you had a set plan for the next 1-2 years.
Yeah.
While I was still in the planning phase. Still making the Gantt charts.
Yeah, exactly.
But I was,
sprint planning?
No, not yet. Okay. But we, so apart from that, I got into a master.
Yeah,
so I applied for a master for the aerospace faculty, and I got into my first choice of master.
Yeah, which was
control and simulation.
Yeah, exactly.
It was my first preference. You have to give like these preferences.
Exactly.
And you have a chance. Basically, because some of the preferences have a lot of demand.
Yeah.
Some people have to do an exam.
Yeah.
So the exam, they tell you like I think a week in advance if you have to do the exam or not. And I got told yesterday I did not have to do the exam.
Yeah, no, that's
because this control simulation thing has basically the most seats of the master in aerospace, and it was orange. Yeah. So there was a good chance that we could have gotten the test, but also not.
So to clarify the color code, so green is basically low demand compared to the available seats. Then orange is like somewhat high demand but still manageable, and then red is like too much demand.
You have to do a test.
Yeah, exactly.
Red is like they know you have to do a test. So my friends who did chose flight performance topology, for example, that track they have to do an exam now.
Exactly.
From I think 1 week from now.
Yeah.
Like on the 11th of May.
So exactly.
That's
week from now. Pretty much.
So I still had the impression that I would have to do it, but they said I don't have to do it along with a couple other tracks which were low in demand. But it was surprising actually, because control and simulation is also
quite popular.
It is quite popular, and a lot of people I talked to, they chose control and simulation.
Yeah, exactly.
Like maybe if I asked 10 people, 7 of them did control and simulation.
I think then it's just poor statistical sampling, but
maybe I'm surrounding myself with people who are of course that could be. Yeah. But it's interesting.
No, for sure. But congratulations.
Yeah, of course that's not my primary goal though.
Yeah.
Because I'll still be looking for a job, and if I get that job, then I'll still do the job.
Yeah.
And then I'll have to do the master some other time.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's nice. As I said, I'm keeping my options open, and I'm just applying to stuff to see where it goes.
Yeah, no, that's really awesome.
But yeah, it's good that I have something now that I can bounce on. But it's after that, of course, like in the summer itself, we have our trip, and apart from that, I don't really have any other plans apart from just chilling.
Yeah.
I'll just see how it goes. I mean, I'll probably do medium to large road trip with my parents.
Yeah,
because they wanted to go somewhere. So
would it be here in Europe?
It will be somewhere in Europe.
Nice.
I don't think I'll be going to India this summer.
Yeah.
Because right now we haven't booked our tickets yet,
Yeah.
and yeah, for me the priority is basically finding work from the next after the summer ends. Basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that takes priority. So I'll just be doing that and just doing things around here.
Yeah, no, I mean NL is really beautiful during the summer.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's usually pretty nice weather actually, which is rare in this country.
Yeah.
Like summer is by far the best season.
But it's interesting. I've noticed like usually in summers, you tend to do like 100 things.
Yeah,
like
that is true.
Just go here to here.
Yeah.
And then I'm like just sleeping.
yeah. No, it's like different ways of recharging.
Yeah.
Yours is like maybe actual recharging, and mine's like, this is the only time I can do this. Let's go here, and here.
Yeah.
No, but it is very true. It is very true.
I mean, that's also fun, but I'm more like, I guess I have more limits to it.
Yeah, laid back.
Yeah, more laid back.
Yeah,
it's more chill.
Yeah.
It's just I guess it's relaxing. It's just like I'm just living life.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. And I remember like we were friends during the Corona summer of 2020, and like I couldn't travel, obviously not by choice, but because of global restrictions.
Yeah.
But it was still such a nice summer. Like we did a lot together. We were just chilling here in NL, enjoying the weather. Yeah,
that's true.
Seeing each other every now and then, playing football, doing sports.
Yeah,
which leads me to our next
topic. Nice one. How's our time doing actually?
Oh, excellent question.
Because we want to do this better as last time. Because definitely went well last time.
Yeah.
No one saw that.
7:45 left.
Okay, then sports we can touch up a bit on.
For sure.
Sports, because indeed we played football, but we never really played football as a sport.
Yeah, no, not really.
We were just fan of the kicking the ball.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like penalties.
Yeah.
And stealing the ball from our friends.
But speaking of then a sport like football.
Okay, I just have to say this fun fact.
Go ahead.
Real quick. We have shared custody over a football ever since the junior year of high school.
Yeah, that's true. That's
kind of cute.
Yeah, I mean, true. I mean, I never thought it was actually custody because you bought the ball and
I bought the ball.
You supposedly just gave it to me because you didn't want to carry it.
Yeah, that is
after that I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. And you've been a great holder ever since.
Oh my god, I know.
It's like a shareholder, but in this case you're the ball holder. You're the BH.
Yeah, the thing is that ball has been deflated since the day you gave it to me.
I was not aware of that fact.
It's the same it's the same air in it.
Yeah, okay.
It's the same amount of deflated. It's not getting more deflated.
Yeah, okay.
So at least it's consistent.
Yeah.
And like,
that's good. No, it's good.
But it's what other sport do you actually do and enjoy?
Yeah, no, like I like to do cardio. I enjoy running, especially if it's nice weather. I remember back in high school, I sort of had, I would maybe say even a mild addiction for running. Like even if it was really crappy weather, I would still go outside and get in like at least a 5K. But yeah, I feel like during university, I've sort of lost that at least
momentum.
Addiction. Yeah, momentum as well. Yeah, sure. Like I still enjoy going outside and running. Yeah, I enjoy group sports that you can do with friends, and like survival runs are a lot of fun. That's the main reason I joined this association called Slopen, which is here in Delft.
Yeah.
What
do you do in there apart from survival runs?
Yeah, I mean it's just obstacle training. It's like if you ever want to feel like you're a monkey in the jungle, Slopen is the right association for you.
That's true.
Yeah.
True. You guys are all pretty monkeys, which I respect.
Thank you.
offense.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean it's where we came from.
Exactly. But this is an association that people can join if they are students.
Yeah,
right?
indeed.
If they're TUDAV students, they can join this.
Yeah,
That's cool.
But to be honest, I haven't been very consistent in going to the trainings in the last year because of first the minor abroad and now spring I've just been doing other forms of sports. Yeah, I also like going to the gym, which is surprising looking.
No, you look good.
Thank you. Likewise. Yeah, no, I enjoy going to the gym and then just doing some bodyweight exercises as well. I enjoy pull-ups. Can do one muscle up, not perfect technique, but it's alright.
I managed to do a muscle up in Toulouse properly.
Oh yeah,
I told you.
You did tell me.
It was we had these Toulouse is very much like when I went there it was in September and it was good weather.
Yeah.
And it was really sunny and then we had these bars outside.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, I'm gonna go there. And then I saw people doing the stuff there, like aesthetics and stuff. and I was always like, I want to do a muscle up.
Yeah.
Because I could do pull-ups, like I have a pull-up bar at home here, and it has a ceiling.
Exactly.
So I can't go higher.
You're
like, it just
vertically limited.
Yeah, vertically limited.
Yeah.
So I had to, then I had no problem. So I started training for that. And of course, it wasn't clean.
Yeah.
But it was like, it was
solid.
nice. Yeah, and I managed to do one and a half maybe.
Oh, nice. Nice.
With not back to back, I had to get rest and do it again.
Of course.
But it's really hard.
But it is so rewarding once you get up there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not my typical like training, calisthenics. It's not my typical thing.
Yeah.
But I would say like 6 months ago, I was definitely doing more of like the body weight stuff, and I was getting pretty good at it.
Yeah, body weight is underrated as well.
That's true. That's true.
You can do so much with just body weight if you actually know what you're doing.
Yeah, but typically like I train mostly in. So right now I'm doing boxing.
Yeah.
That's my main sport, and it has been for the last quarter. So. From February pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, before I went to Toulouse, so a good 6 months of last year, I was consistently doing boxing.
Yeah, exactly.
Not missing trainings, and so I would have one boxing session a week, which is around 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I would do 2 hours of gym, like 2 separate hours of gym in a week, and that would be to basically train for the boxing. So
that's solid.
But it's interesting because I really transitioned to doing this kind of style of training.
Built a routine.
But before this, as you said in high school, I was also doing more of the runs.
Yeah.
Like I was also doing more run. I think maybe it was because of COVID and I mean, of course, it probably was. We couldn't do group sports. We couldn't do boxing. We couldn't do anything contact.
Yeah.
Running was the best because you could go outside,
you
see some people who are alive at least, and you're just like running and it's sunny.
Back in high school, we used to do gym together as well. Like every Friday afternoon after school finished.
That's true. That's true. Even on I think Wednesdays sometimes as well.
Yeah, no, sometimes.
It was a good routine actually.
Yeah, no, definitely.
3 times.
Yeah, talking smack about other people and how classes are going. Just it was good bonding.
Exactly. But those are sort of the and I followed boxing as well. It's it's a nice sport, I think. Because not only like is it fun to hit people, it's really fun training for it because it's intense training. But yeah, essentially what I was saying is that like, sometimes I tend to think in terms of the show Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah. Because I think it's some good analogies in there because you have the 4. I think most people are familiar with it. The rock bending. Sorry, not the rock bending. Air bending, earth bending, fire bending, and water bending.
There we go.
And like if I'm not doing a lot of stamina related exercise, then I'm more like a earth bender.
I mean, you are deforming the earth more.
That's true. And like an earth bender, where I'm more just, with the earth not moving so much. Yeah. Compared to an airbender, which I think is definitely a better way to box.
Yeah, exactly.
But that will come as I do more stamina related exercise, more cardio. Yeah. More like swerving.
Yeah, exactly. Like I love the analogy. I must say though.
Yeah. But that's sort of where it's at.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Do you have a favorite boxer?
Oh, that's a good question.
Calvin Klein or
no? Is that a boxer?
Boxer shorts.
Oh, I see. Favorite boxer. The thing is, I think to be honest, there has been. I think the current greatest boxer alive is probably Floyd Mayweather. Yeah. But as I was saying, Floyd Mayweather, he gets a lot of slack for being like a business person, and he's not so much of he's been known to take his time with picking the right fights, but he hasn't lost. He's 15-0 in professional record, so he's not lost, and that's quite an impressive record to have for sure. But I think in terms of an impact, people like Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson have had more of a societal impact, I would say. Yeah. Therefore, someone like them is more along the lines of what a favorite boxer is, for example, because not only did they just box, they were, they got disciplined by the sport, and they had started having a societal impact in terms of the reach they had. Basically. Yeah,
and I feel like for Muhammad Ali and for Mike Tyson, it's a very sort of American story, like pull yourself up by the bootstraps and really get tough. Like life is hard on you, but that's the way it's supposed to be. But they really made it. Like,
exactly.
With the discipline taught by boxing.
Exactly. That's what the discipline does, I guess, because it makes you think straight. Essentially, it makes you realize sort of. It's not just boxing. It is with martial arts, I would say,
Yeah.
where you have to train intensely, you realize what really matters, and you become more, I guess, even straightforward in a sense because of the discipline. And you know, most of the guys, you know, especially Muhammad Ali, he was able to essentially you know, uplift not only himself but those around him and you know, his community, and show what he was capable of. And you know, it had a meaning. He wasn't just doing it to fight. He had a bigger purpose, which is really something beautiful to see. So that's someone who I would regard more of as a favorite boxer. Yeah. Because it's just greatness. I mean, it's the GOAT. Yeah. It's the GOAT.
The GOAT. Not Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's definitely the reason why I like boxing, because of the discipline. And I think it's important in many areas of life as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that being said, shall we maybe wrap this up and put the episode in a box?
Nice. Yes, I think it's indeed time to wrap up.
Yeah.
So, it's been the third episode of the Copilots.
Yeah, like and subscribe, follow us on Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, and yeah.
We'll see you guys next time.
That was a little smooth.